Hey you, yeah you, are you just sitting around scrolling through life like it's a never-ending TikTok feed? Ever feel like you're just wasting your life? Well, stick around, because today we're going to dive into how not to waste your life and make every second count. Spoiler alert, you're probably taking your time for granted, and that's gotta change. Intrigued? Good, let's get into it. Alright, picture this. You're lying on your deathbed, looking back at your life. Do you want to be filled with regret, thinking about all the hours you spent binge-watching TV shows, scrolling through social media, or procrastinating? Didn't think so. We all want to live a life full of meaning and purpose, but somehow we end up wasting time on trivial things. It's like we're stuck in this endless loop of, I'll do it tomorrow. But guess what? Tomorrow is a lie. Tomorrow never comes, and before you know it, you're old, gray, and full of regret. Now let's get real. We're all guilty of taking time for granted. But here's the kicker. We often don't even realize how much time we're wasting until it's too late. The average person spends over 2 hours a day on social media. That's roughly 5 years of your life. 5 freaking years. And that's just social media. Don't even get me started on Netflix, TikTok, or aimless web browsing. We're living in a world where FOMO is real, but what we should really fear is ending up as that sad sack of regrets in the nursing home, wondering where all the good times went. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we have all the time in the world, but the harsh reality is, we don't. Time is our most precious resource, and once it's gone, it's gone. You can't buy it back, you can't save it for later, and you sure as hell can't rewind it. So how do we stop taking time for granted and start using it wisely? First things first, we need to recognize the problem, acknowledge that we're wasting time, and understand the consequences. Awareness is the first step to change. Time is finite, just like your brain cells after a night of tequila shots. Once you truly get this, it's like sobering up from a lifelong bender. Start by tracking how you spend your time. You'll be shocked to see where all those precious hours are going. Use apps like Rescue Time or Toggle to get a clear picture of your time-wasting habits. Now let's talk about eliminating distractions. I'm talking about those soul-sucking activities that drain your life faster than a shady plumber drains your wallet. Social media, I'm looking at you, you digital crack dealer. It's time for a digital detox, or as I like to call it, rehab for your thumbs. Set limits on your screen time. Because your phone, it's a double-edged sword. It can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Turn off non-essential notifications. Seriously, you don't need to know every time someone likes your photo or sends you a meme. Create a distraction-free environment where you can focus on what's important. Time blocking is another powerful technique. Allocate specific blocks of time for different activities. This not only helps you stay organized, but also ensures you're dedicating time to what truly matters. For example, set aside time for exercise, learning, working on your passion projects, and spending quality time with friends and loved ones. Also, prioritize experiences over material crap. You can't take your fancy car or overpriced sneakers with you when you kick the bucket, but you can take the memory of that time you got chased by a monkey in Bali or learned to twerk in Rio. Invest in experiences that make your heart race faster than when you're lying on your dating profile. Let's not forget about the importance of saying no. Your time is valuable. Don't squander it by agreeing to things that don't align with your goals. It's okay to decline invitations, turn down projects, or step away from obligations that don't serve your purpose. Learn to prioritize your time and energy on what truly matters. Living a meaningful life also means taking care of your physical and mental health. Exercise regularly, eat well, and get enough sleep. A healthy body and mind are essential for maximizing productivity and enjoying life to the fullest. Your body is the only thing standing between you and being worm food. Treat it with some damn respect. A healthy body leads to a sharper mind and more energy to chase your dreams. And try to live with urgency, without being a complete maniac. Here's the mind trip. Live like you might die tomorrow, but plan like you'll live to be the world's oldest, crankiest bastard. Find that sweet spot between YOLO and responsible adult. It's a tightrope walk, but hey, that's what makes life more interesting than a Netflix original. Lastly, To add some balance to that last tip, embrace boredom. In today's world, we're constantly seeking stimulation, but boredom can be a powerful tool for creativity and self-reflection. Allow yourself to be bored. It's in these moments of stillness that you can truly connect with your thoughts and discover what's truly important to you. Remember, life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating the version of you that future generations will write inappropriate fan fiction about. So stop waiting for permission. Stop making excuses and start living like you've got some guts. So, there you have it. Stop taking your time for granted and start living your life to the fullest. It's time to get off your ass and start living like you're in a montage sequence. But before you go off to set the world on fire, figuratively please, do me a solid and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more life-altering content, and hit that notification bell like it just insulted your mother. Got any tips on how not to waste time? Drop them in the comments below. Remember, you've got one life. Don't waste it. Catch you in the next one.